Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Morning Live. Now, for our final sports bulletin this morning, we do bring you an interview. Now, as you should know, if you don't, the International GT Challenge Series is a GT3 and GT4 sports car-based endurance series which has run at the Kyalami Grand Prix Circuit since 2019 and known as the Kyalami 9-hour. The series travels to 5 continents with the Kyalami round happening this weekend and featuring as the second round of the 5-race 2023 season. Now, to talk to us about this, we've roped in the event organizer Adam Brown, and hopefully we will have the SA Endurance champion Kwanda Mokoena joining us via Zoom. We are just having a little bit of difficulty with that. But Adam, you're here. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on Sports on Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having us.
Adam, let's basically talk about the Kyalami 9-hour and what to expect this weekend. People sitting at home are just thinking it's just cars going around the track for a very long period of time, but it's more than that. It's actually also an opportunity for manufacturers to bring out their toys and overall just a fun day for the whole family.
Absolutely. I mean, very fast, noisy cars going around the track for a start. But it's a motorfest of racing. We've got 3 days of racing on the track. The pinnacle race obviously being the 9-hour, Kyalami 9-hour, which is part of the Intercontinental GT Challenge powered by Pirelli. Then around that, we've got average 12 hours a day of racing, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. We've got 180 support teams. That means we've got 6 series running across the 3 days. So when we say motorfest of racing, a motorfest of sport, it really is about a family night out. It's a lifestyle. We've got the AMG Mercedes and 80k arena simulators. So there's some simulators for people to come down and try on. There's lots of competitions for people to win. We've got the Heineken Red Star food and beverage and entertainment, where we've got some DJs on there. We've got some nice live entertainment happening, some good food in our food and beverage arenas, and lots of cars. I mean, the 9-hour itself, we've got the 4 manufacturers. We've got BMW there, we've got AMG Mercedes there, we've got Porsche, we've got Audi. So I think we've got 30 of the top drivers in the world descending into South Africa this weekend to be at the 9-hour. We've got 10 of the best national drivers in the world, from Stradale, MJR Racing, Pablo Clark Racing, Bigfoot Racing, all coming to Kyalami, which the iconic track. I mean, just being at Kyalami itself is about motorsport. It's about racing. And I think we've got the true platform back to Kyalami, where we've really got racing happening at the top level.
And we talk about this racing happening at top level. Perhaps just break it down for us in terms of what is different on the different days. Is it almost the same expectations, same type of races, same drivers, or what can we expect to be different? So if I come on a Sunday versus another day, will it be a different experience for me?
Okay, well, we build it up over the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So the pinnacle race, which is a 9-hour endurance race, starts on the Saturday at 1 o'clock and goes right away through to 10 o'clock at night. On the lead up, we've got the practices, we've got the qualifiers, we've got the Super Pole shootout. So on the Thursday, it's very much about the support races and the practice races. So you'll see everything from the Formula 16, we've got the BMW V8s, we've got, lots of the local cars are out there all year round racing, get the chance to come and race at Kyalami. The VW Polos championship races. So we've got several of the national championship races that are actually happening at Kyalami on the Friday. And then, like I say, we've got entertainment and things happening around it. And it's a full day of entertainment. So you come down with the family, you bring your braai, open up the boot of the truck, sit on the grass knolls and really enjoy a day of family fun.
A day of family fun indeed. It will be happening this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Better make sure you get yourself your tickets. Now, earlier on, I did mention that we were expecting Kwanda to join us. He is the South African Endurance champion, and he's now here on Zoom. Kwanda, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us on Sports on Morning Live.
Thank you very much for having me. Sorry for the inconvenience, though.
No worries, you're young. We'll forgive you because you're young. Now, Kwanda, let's talk about you being such an experienced driver at such a young age. I mean, some people at home don't know that your uncle, Chops, is actually also a racer. Talk to us about just being this experienced at such a young age. Do you even actually have a normal driver's license?
Yes, I actually do have a normal driver's license, but Yeah, my uncle Chops was actually probably one of the biggest stepping stones into getting me into motorsports. I used to I started watching him even before I was born. When I was still in my mom's tummy, they used to come and support him at the. So I grew up around the racetrack. So I guess it was more inevitable. It was bound to happen. But super grateful to have him in my corner. Always having him at the races, just sharing wisdom and just helping me throughout the race weekends.
And obviously, Kwanda, endurance racing is something that is really big in Europe. Talk to us about your plans in terms of your career. Where do you want to see yourself racing in Europe? What are the plans that you have in place? I mean, given the amount of talent that you already have at such a young age.
To be honest, I think every driver's goal would be to make it as a factory driver in Europe. So I'd say probably the same. But within the near future, I'd hopefully like to go do some more testing and races that side and just bring home some good results and hopefully catch the eye of one of the bigger teams there and see what happens.
Do you know which big team you would like to drive for? I'm sure everyone knows. You're saying one of, but surely there's a specific one you'd like to drive for.
I'd like to say Audi. I'm racing for Audi at the moment. So Audi.
I can hear, I think it's Sakina, Olia, and I'm not sure which one of them is here behind me. I'm celebrating that one. Adam, back to looking at what's happening this weekend in terms of just people getting access. How do they purchase tickets? How do they get involved? What are the ticket sales looking like at the moment? And what are the numbers you're expecting over the weekend?
Okay, so Ticketmaster is where to go for the tickets, or go to kyalami9hour.com and that'll put you through to Ticketmaster to buy your tickets. We've got quite a range of tickets for you from G8s, which is where you can come in, like I say, park up and get your bride and your deck chair out and have some fun. We've got the track side, which is a step up where you've got a nice lounge, undercover, food and beverage available, and then obviously the hospitality happening within the pit lane. We've got the gates opening 7 o'clock on Saturday. They open at 8 o'clock on Thursday and Friday, and it goes right the way through to 10 o'clock on the Saturday. So again, a full day of racing to come down and watch. Parking tickets available if you want to come in park. Otherwise, you can obviously come down, use an Uber, get into Kyalami itself, come through. Ticketing's going very nicely. We're getting a good response to the race. We've obviously had 2 years of COVID where it's been very tough for everybody in the events with no fans. So it's fantastic that we've got fans coming back this year, which we're looking forward to. But yeah, go and buy your tickets. There's some still available, but get in quickly. Don't leave it too late and come and join us.
You snooze, you lose, so don't leave it too late. Kwanda, just coming back to you, in terms of this upcoming weekend out in Kyalami, what are your expectations? What are you looking forward to the most? Are there any other drivers on the track? I think we may have lost Kwanda. Unfortunately, we did lose Kwanda there. I did want to ask him who he thinks his biggest competition is out on the track. But for you, finally, Adam, as I start to wrap up with you, we know that COVID was really tough on the sport of motorsports. Let's talk about maybe some of the key learnings that you learned during that period of inactivity that you're able to now apply in order to give us a better offering, as of course we head into this weekend and other events that you'll be hosting this year.
A lot of the learnings we had to focus on broadcast for a start. So a lot of it is about content. So again, we've managed to build this up. So from year one, we had 35 support races. This year, we've got 180. So again, we've moved it into much more of a motor fest. So it's not, obviously the pinnacle race is a 9 hour, and that's the top international race that's happening here. But it's about the content for people through the day, so they can come and get involved. We've got a fan fest area where you can go and sit and have your food and beverage. You can actually get into the secondary pit, so you can come down and see those 180 races and the teams and smell and feel it. So, I mean, that's what a sort of lifestyle event's about, isn't it? It's feeling that you're part of the event. You can smell it, you can feel it, you can almost touch it as well, and get the excitement of what's happening around it. So yeah, content. I think our guys on the broadcast have done a great job this year around the social media. I think anybody following our social media, we've got some great educational, informative, fun content that's happening there.
Absolutely exciting. I am looking forward to this weekend. So basically anyone that's choosing, it's Kyalami versus...
Who?
Cape Town?
Who?
Cape Town,
Where?
Formula E? Okay, I don't know nothing about what's happening in Cape Town, but
No.
basically you're spoiled for choice in terms of what you can view this weekend when it comes to motorsport, but do get yourself your tickets for that Kyalami event taking place from Thursday all the way through to Saturday. We're of course joined by Adam Brown, who is the event organizer.